Season 3, with your hosts Dennis Mays, Tyler Stewart, and Josh Gibbs. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also visit us at www.kyxfiles.com. And now, on to our show.
We'll watch you eat breakfast and listen to Tyler tell us about nutmeg. 'Tis the season.
Nutmeg has myristin, and that is a
hallucinogen. It has mind-altering effects. So if you eat a lot of nutmeg, you could have hallucinations.
I'll be damned.
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Nutmeg.
There's a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm over here snorting nutmeg.
So there's another one. It's methylenidioxamphetamine, MDA. You know what MDA is, right? It's the what the hell do they call it? What's the street name for it? It's Molly.
You're talking MDMA?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's in sarsaparilla, however you want to pronounce it, which is in the bark of a sassafras tree, which is the same tree you use the bark of the roots to make root beer. And sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
Yep.
I like me a good sarsaparilla.
So sassafras bark, when it's cooked down and you get the oil out of it, you can use it to make MDA, which I'm sure MDA and MDMA are not too far apart chemically.
Wow.
But yeah, it's also
a hallucinogen. Yeah. Yep. That's awesome. Is this our ebonics class or something? We're trying to pronounce shit all fucking day. What was that? Harry hoo ha ha.
Define ebonics.
Yeah, let's think about that for a second.
Define that. Can anybody define that one?
I thought that was it was like a class that they did or something. I don't
think of the word. Break the word down. Ebonics to ebony, and what does ebony mean?
Black.
Tyler, I think the one you're looking for is phonics.
Phonics. Hooked on phonics.
If anybody out there is having problems with that one was free.
Yeah.
My bad.
Let's clarify that it wasn't Tyler being a negative person on here. It was
no
not understanding the difference of the words.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Like they don't know that I'm a dumbass.
I don't think it's. I mean, consider what we were brainstorming, talking about today. I feel like that one's going to be the least of our.
Right.
Oh man,
So we got
with us again.
Yeah, we got Jake back.
That beats you to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
You got the shit welcomed out of you just now, Jake.
I did. It's overwhelming.
Josh are tripping over each other to welcome you back in.
Right.
And then Tyler leaves. I about get that.
Tyler leaves again.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, how's it been going, man?
Good. How have you guys been?
Fucking roller coaster ride from hell, man.
Yep.
Got over the sick.
Yeah.
The dreaded car owner virus.
Yeah. That he gave to everybody.
I gave it to everybody and then retreated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's the new house going?
It's going pretty fantastic, man.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you guys.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Although, still, there's always gonna be downs with every up, right? So I promised I wasn't gonna drag the listeners through any more down stuff, but it keeps pouring on. I told you guys about Gregory the groundhog, right? So,
Oh yeah, the one your daughter named, right?
Yeah, she named.
Oh yeah.
She named him Gregory, and
Yeah, because I was like, don't name it. That thing needs
yeah,
to go.
yeah. So, like 3 or 4 nights ago, Gregory started apparently hosting groundhog cocaine parties underneath the house. 3,
Sounds like a
4
good time.
o'clock in the morning, and guys, I'm telling you right now, like there's something about waking up from a dead ass sleep to woo, and it sounds like it's right next to you. And you just sit straight up like, the fuck was that? My daughter goes, well, at least we don't have ghosts. I'm like,
Don't open that evil up.
I think I'd actually rather have
Yeah.
the ghost at this point, because they might haunt you and wake you up and move shit and knock stuff over, but they're not fucking with the structure of the house.
Yeah, they're not undermining your buildings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured Josh was going to be right on board with it. Like, bring the ghost on.
Yeah.
They're not going to fuck up the construction.
Yeah. With all the weird shit that happens around here with the banging on the doors at 3 o'clock in the morning and all that stuff, I'd much rather have that than the groundhog that's trying to collapse my shed.
That's fair.
That reminded me of a meme I just saw. It showed the picture. He's like, I just watched the original Amityville horror video. I'm just saying, if there's a 5-bedroom house for $80,000, me and the ghost are going to have to work something out here. It's like, because I'm not moving. Like, we're going to have to, like, just don't break shit. We like this. You stay in that corner. I stay in this corner.
Yeah. Exactly, dude. I actually have a video of Gregory in the middle of the night screaming. So there you go. This it's majestic. It's just beautiful animals, man. Really, just sing you to sleep.
Right.
Yeah. In other news, though, my old deaf dog Journey that became kind of a fan favorite a while back. She laid down yesterday and she refused to get back up. And she laid there all day. I made her real comfortable, and I started to, just pet her and tell her, like, hey, girl, if anybody's earned it, you have. You've lived a life, and you're a good girl and all this, and you're very, very old at this point. And I was ready. I was like, I'm ready. Okay. You've been a good, you've been a dog, and let's not get crazy, and then she stood up last night and just was walking around again. So it's really, I guess she just started over again. So I don't know what's going on here.
Factory reset.
She's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel like she's waiting for something. She's waiting to go so that she can do it in a way that just shocks the shit out of me, is what I think is happening.
I was gonna say that dog was old when I met her 15 years ago.
Yeah. Well,
Gonna OD at the groundhog cocaine parties.
Maybe they're coming and like getting her, like, hey, you want to go to this party? It's just a bunch of groundhogs, but she's probably like, I can't hear a word this cat's saying, so I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting here last night. I'm playing a video game, just chilling out. And I look over and here she comes, just walking in. I'm like, what the fuck? A minute ago, you were like writing me your last will and testament, and now she's just wagging her tail like, hey, sup? Faked you out, bitch. Oh, God damn it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. When it actually happens, I've had so many close calls with her where I thought it was the end. I feel like nobody's going to believe me.
Right.
Yeah, cried wolf so many times.
Yeah.
Mhm. I swear to God, I picked her out a beautiful spot for her final resting place. You know, I've planned it out. I'm going to paint her a thing that just says "Journey, run, girl, run." You know, and I swear to God, if I bury her and she shows back up the next goddamn day, I'll be like, you know what? You bury yourself. I'm out. I'm done.
All right, I'm done.
I wouldn't put it past her. So, yeah. I'm sorry. You guys are the only ones I could vent this stuff to. You know what I mean? I just had to get it out to somebody.
Right. Yeah. Journey has lived up to her name.
Yeah.
It seems that way.
Several occasions. Yeah.
Yeah, man. She's. You know what's weird is when she was younger, she just drove me up the goddamn wall. But as she's got older, I respect consistency. Is it weird? You know, like
Right.
consistency. I respect it. And she's just been a consistent pain in the ass this whole time. And I'm like, you know, I gotta admire your ethic here. Like, you've drove me up the damn wall, but you've been consistent. And I like that. I give credit for that shit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Gumption.
Yeah.
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 That's a good word. I haven't heard that one in a while. Gumption.
Fortitude.
Fortitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Josh had us
That's
on
all
that-
my
on that
college
for
words today.
a while back, man, where Josh was bringing back some really good ones, man. Like, well, my favorite's going to be, I think ne'er-do-welling is going to that one's just going to take the hot seat for me because I love that one. What was the other one that you said a while back? It was good.
Oh, cantankerous.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We were like, cantankerous. Cattywampus is a good one.
Cattywampus.
I
Yeah,
use
Tyler
that one
loves that one.
regularly still.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
use a lot of old language, just for the fun of it, I guess, because I heard it growing up, you know. So I use it, and I get a lot of weird looks when I use old Southern language, working in Ohio.
But is cattywampus an actual like word or like
Yeah.
words?
Yeah,
Or okay, I
Yeah,
always thought it was just something that people made up, just made up.
so like the way I remember the word cattywampus being used was like I use it in an example in a sentence here. So if you're out in the pasture and you're just giving your truck hell, and you come around and you hit a muddy patch and you got her all sideways, you're getting cattywampus.
Yep.
Yeah, I know how it's used, but I thought it was slang. It was just something like, I'm cattywampus, or this is cattywampus. Like it was.
I'm not sure where it derives from originally, because
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's links to the whole wampus cat thing, you know, but yeah.
I'm not gonna
Marred
say
up.
it,
That's
but
another one.
I'm not
What was
gonna
it?
say it again because I already.
Marred up.
Marred up. Yeah, you can get marred up when you're out there getting cattywampus.
I'm
said
not
you're
gonna. I'm not gonna incriminate myself again because I have my foot in my mouth. But what is up with the language thing today? Like that we're doing.
Just off the cuff.
Yeah.
That's another one.
use
Fisticuffs. I use that one too.
Fisticuffs is a good one.
I try to keep myself. I know people know I cuss like a sailor on this show.
Yeah.
So I try to kind of dial it back as much as I can when I'm at work. I do say mother of pearl a lot. Mother.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like
Mother
it.
of pearl.
You got to be yourself,
What?
though. Be your authentic self. Doesn't matter where you're at.
You
Well,
gotta be
if I
like,
would've-
if you stub your toe, Tyler, you gotta be like, mother of pearl, fire in the poop deck.
Heavens.
I do
Heavens
that
to
one a lot.
Betsy.
I do that one a lot whenever, usually it's when the wife catches me in the middle of pulling, anything of my bullshit. She'll be like, "Oh my God, really?" And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" Heavens. You know?
There, Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Yeah,
Heavens to Murgatroyd. I can't
Yeah.
ever do that one. I wish I could.
yeah.
I
the
hear
old
John Malkovich do it.
the old Hanna-Barbera stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
or
yeah,
calling people references that aren't in current pop culture anymore. You know, like using old people, TV, celebrities and stuff to use as a descriptive term to insult someone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've hit a threshold with that too. Ever work with a bunch of younger dudes and they start calling you dad or grandpa or old or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've hit a threshold like maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. I was like, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Now I'm kind of like, I love it when infants fucking try to make up insults. It's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been hit harder for way longer than they've been around. So
Yeah.
they're going to have
Right.
to try real hard to get me.
Yeah, man. I think it's hilarious because you go through that little time where you're like, man, fuck you. Then after a while, you're just like, man, I've heard fucking way worse than this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the one that still gets me is
Junior.
sir. When they call me sir. That one just started hitting me recently, and it's
Call me
one
sir.
sucks.
God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get that one much. Yeah.
Instantly, my back hurts.
Yeah. No, I haven't had a whole lot of sir. Yeah. I did, however, have on location.
Exactly. Yes, Denny.
On location, Mike's son called me Mr. Gibbs. And I was like, oh. And as soon as he did it, my face went like that.
Did you
and
make him mad?
No. He was being polite. But as soon as he did it, I looked at On Location Mike, and he was like, fucking hurts, doesn't it? I was like, what the hell was that?
Oh, dude. You got sirred. Damn it.
Yep. Denny?
Yeah, it's still me. You can tell it's like
I
haven't changed at all.
I was just gonna say your lighting changed.
Yeah. I just threw on this this coat real quick, and I gotta replace this fucking camera, dude. This shit is just getting out of.
What's wrong with your camera? Oh, now there's something wrong with your camera.
Well, it's got this thing it likes to do where it's I barely bump it. And let's see if that works. There I am.
I mean,
see, couldn't even tell the difference.
You're in 480 now.
I'm in 480.
Yeah.
What?
If that.
Okay, let's see.
It's starting to clear out. It's clearing out. It's
you're coming back. You buffered for a minute,
okay.
but you're good.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, that was definite 480.
Oh man. Well, so what'd you get? What you guys brought up a bunch of shit in our little chat last night to brainstorm. What you want to dig into first? Let's sink the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
No shit. Choo choo.
Tyler instantly concerned.
Demonetization train. Here we come.
Here we come.
I'm just concerned because I already put my foot in my mouth already. And let's go for broke, I guess.
I mean, we got a thumbnail. You know, it's going to be us with our holding our pockets out with no money and. Yeah, we made no money on this episode. Cancel this show. Hell, I don't know, man. We've got a couple of subjects here we could talk about that Jake and I had been communicating about, and we had already touched on.
Yeah,
I think we should start with the Jets thing, these missing and rando Jet stuff, because we'd already touched on it once, and then we can dip into all this other chaos that Jake has wrapped up nice and neat and put up since last night.
Interested. Plus, Jake's a fan favorite. So
right.
No, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, you have comments. If you ever go on the YouTube and look, they're like, "Oh, I love it when you have Jake."
Yeah, I look at the comments usually, for like the first week or whatever after I'm on, and then I generally don't go back and look at the comments. I don't want to seem conceited. So,
right.
What you do is you wait till no one's around. And then go back and just stalk and just look for comments about yourself. You know what I mean?
But nobody knows if you're checking the comments.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't
yeah,
tell
but
us.
I do.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I check it for about the first week to see if we've been canceled yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to know when somebody spit out their drink listening to us. I love that. We've had that comment a few times. Like, I just spit my drink everywhere.
Yeah.
while listening to this. I don't know why, but that one always feels like a goal. You know, like if we really made somebody laugh their ass off while they were drinking their coffee, I'm like, yeah, perfect.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, it's like trying to make someone pee themselves from laughing so hard at what you're doing.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So I think we should touch on the American jet that we fucking lost for however many a time. Which, and you know, the conversation him and I were having, he sent screenshots to the Broshin Gate chat.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, still
won't die.
Won't die. That's beautiful. I love it.
We had some great comments about that one too.
Yeah. And some of the conversation about that, I actually pulled up my phone on my GPS and showed him that I could literally, from my living room, open my phone and see where both of my trucks are. Because my phone tells me where my trucks are. Because they're synced to the radio.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, yeah, you can see it if you pop open the Broshin Gate chat. Let's make sure that there's nothing incriminating as far as like where my house is, like a GPS coordinate or something. Yeah, no, there's no coordinations or coordinates or anything on there. So if you wanted to throw that picture on there, I could put a new one on. That's as far as that goes. Oh, it's got me in the backyard for some reason.
I don't know.
There we go. Here's a new one right there.
Okay.
Yep. So, I mean, like, duh.
Okay.
So when we talk about the foreign jet, that image I sent will help give a little frame of reference.
Yeah, that one right there, I can't wait to dive into that one. But this was an F-35. Was that what it was?
It's an F-35. And I tried to look for information. It seems like if they've determined what the cause was yet, I haven't been able to find it.
Yeah. See, if we look right here, the blue dot at the top, that's me. The one at the bottom just says home because it's kind of blurry on my screen. And then the one on the left, which we know that's not accurate, but that's within about 20 feet of where my truck is parked. You know what I mean? Like, if I can do that, as Jake put it, in a holler in Kentucky, what the hell are they doing with this multi-million-dollar equipment?
Okay, so I don't have this on my phone. I don't think. So this is my first time seeing this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is this a Google Map thing or?
No. All it is my phone's Bluetooth connection to the head unit in my truck for my radio. So it just knows by Bluetooth if you go to Safari Maps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if your vehicle is connected Bluetooth to your phone and you go to your maps and you just zoom in on where you are, it knows. And like right now it's only showing the one, and it's probably because the other one, the batteries are dead on it because I haven't drove it in like 3 months. So
gotcha. Okay. I know I was talking to a guy last week when we were delivering together, and he was saying how he lost his AirPods, because I was talking about how I think I lost mine. I cannot find them anywhere.
Should have got the subwoofer.
But he said that he apparently something happened. He was listening to his while he was working a job, and he was all over Cincinnati. And like an emergency happened. His dad called him or something, and he said he stuck them in his pocket, and there was a hole in that pocket, and he thinks they just kind of went wherever. But he said later, when he was trying to track them, you know, the whole find my phone, find my device or whatever, said one of them was on the east side of Cincinnati and the other one was on the west side of Cincinnati. And
Really?
that was the last known locations of them. And I'm like, how? Like, how are they? You know what I mean? It's like how is it? Is it like the device? Does it just like send that last little like, please don't leave me,
Right.
please? I see Jake talking, but I can't hear him. There he is.
Back?
Yep, there you are.
All right. So when your device, like your AirPods, are attached to your phone, or if you have like the Apple Watch or what have you, whenever it's connected, it constantly kind of pings your phone with an update. All your devices kind of communicate that way. And then when the battery dies, or if you've gone out of range of that device, it stores that last location that it pinged. And that's how like the find your device options work when you're trying to look for something.
I got you.
Right. This is the device that
Yeah.
Denny would have. Now, from what I understand,
searched, and all the websites that kept coming up were not shopping sites. It was so weird. Yeah.
right. And from what I understand too, that the subwoofer will like give off a pulse of vibration when you get close to your lost AirPods.
Yeah.
That was a big image.
That was a huge image.
I know.
Big
We had to
subwoofer.
like just to see it. Me and Jake both had to kind of like lean
Right.
around it, you know. Yeah. You wouldn't believe the websites that sell that. Not technology websites at all. It was weird.
Well, some sort of technology.
Most of them were in my history already, though, so that would made it convenient. Yeah.
Weird.
Right. You already had accounts and whatnot.
Yeah. Didn't have to set up cookies.
No. Download all. Yeah. I think they should have installed this technology on the jets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. All right. So it's an $80 million jet. $80 million.
Yeah.
It's a $200 pair of AirPods.
Yes. Yeah.
And you can ping the last location.
So, I mean, even to make it more aggressive, you know, the head unit in my work van, I think I paid $120 for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So $120 head unit in either one of the two trucks. It's just a Kenwood head unit is all it is. I'm not sponsored by Kenwood. Wish I was. And it can do that. $80 million piece of war equipment. And they're like, we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So there's two sides to that. A, how did you make an $80 million aircraft that you can't find when you need to find it?
Right.
The other side of that is, good God, that stealth technology is incredible.
Right.
Hey, you know what? I never thought of that. Silver lining.
Yeah, I mean, you know that shit works because, God, we couldn't find it and it's ours.
We couldn't find it here. It's not like we lost it in another country. That's the thing is, it's like.
No, we lost it in South Carolina.
Yeah.
4 hours from where I'm currently at.
Right.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It came out of a base 2 hours from where I'm at.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I just could imagine some dude like just hanging out and he's just got this jet sitting in his backyard. He's like,
did that link for the video that I sent work? The Twitter X link that I sent?
I could not get it to work.
Yeah, we had an issue with it. It was something went wrong
on both attempts.
The one I clicked on just went to nowhere for me. You can at the bottom of this screen here, you should see a button that says present. You can actually share a tab though.
The second one worked. The second one worked.
Oh, did
okay, perfect.
Yeah, the second one works. So I can't pull it up because I don't have Facebook on my computer. It was the one right after I said, "Yeah, we have the something went wrong" in quotes. The next link it's actually got the link at the top of it.
Okay, let me see if I can get it to.
All right, copy.
Okay, I think I got it. Let me see here. This dude looks so disgruntled. All right. I'm going to share it here. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Randolph White retired from his job at the paper mill in Georgetown 10 years ago. He lives in this house with his wife in a very rural area of Williamsburg County. He loves
pause.
2
Hold
miles
on.
away from where he grew up. Normally, it's pretty.
Okay.
Volume warning for anybody on headphones or who has this cranked up to hear it in their car.
There'll be active compression keeping that from. Oh, I thought of that.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Quiet, but on Sunday afternoon,
I was in the bathroom taking a shave, and I heard a
Taking a shave?
screeching, Solid between a screech and a whistle. I said, "What in the world is this?" And I heard a boom. Then my whole house shook.
White says he didn't realize it was a plane at the time, so he didn't call anybody. Randolph White retired from his job at the paper mill in Georgetown 10 years ago. He lives in this house with his wife in a very rural area of Williamsburg County.
I just didn't catch that. I didn't really hear what he was saying. I wanted to hear that again.
In the bathroom taking a shave, and I heard a screeching, solid between a screech and a whistle. I said, "What in the world is this?" And I heard a boom. Then my whole house shook.
Okay, so that actually sounded more like Gregory than the video I showed earlier. So it was kind of weirded me up, but I've never heard that. Taking a shave? Have you guys ever?
That's a Southern thing, apparently.
Okay, I like that. I might have to adopt that one. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go
When I
take a
first
shave.
heard it, that's not what I thought he said. So,
Yeah.
Dude, I seriously thought he was like, I was in there taking a shit.
yep,
Mhm.
so did I.
Tyler
I was
is
like, damn, they
broken,
do the
ladies
news
and
different down
gentlemen.
here.
We have a Tyler
officially-
down. He's like,
You had to say taking a shit because that's what I immediately went to. Oh man.
the problem with a video like that is that although there was a lot of good information in there,
It gets lost.
I lost it all because as
Yeah.
soon as he started to tell me about taking a shave and then he did his groundhog impersonation, yeah, that's pretty funny. So is that the dude that found it?
Yeah.
So
So
do
it's
we?
like behind
yeah.
his house or something?
Yeah, it crashed not far from his house. It was on its rapid descent,
Wow.
rapid, unplanned, unscheduled descent.
That always
And- Yeah, it was
That
near his
always-
house.
yeah, that always freaks me out when I hear planes like come over the house all the time, but sometimes you hear that that typical sound when you hear like you've
The
heard
war
on-
movie sound.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
And I'm like this. I'm playing a video game, and I'm like, that's how I go out. That's just how I go out. Just a random fucking plane that just miraculously hits my fucking house.
Or maybe a submarine.
Or maybe a submarine. Yeah.
Could you imagine that? That'd be like in this rare instance where some submarine is being transported by plane.
Yeah.
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 Was it?
Oopsie.
Was it you, Jake, that sent me the meme of the guy that was? It was either a meme or a video of the guy who was using his Garmin depth finder in a boat fishing, and it says, "Well, hello, Russia," and there's like a perfect outline of a submarine at the bottom of it.
No, that one wasn't me.
Oh,
That's fucking hilarious.
yeah. Now I got to figure out where the hell I got it from.
Yeah, that one wasn't for me. I'd claim that one. That one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that would like happen, if that really happened, then could you imagine being the Russian submarine guys? Like, dude, did a fucking fish finder just get us? Like, really?
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, I know you're down there, Russia. And they're like, no.
Badger. Oh, it's a badger. Never mind. Somehow a badger's all the way down there.
Yeah, it's not a Russian
Or-
sub.
No, they probably like put like try to make like, okay, start making whale noises.
You're just sitting there
it's a
staring
whale.
at your fish finder like, these poor bastards.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Down Periscope?
I
Yeah.
love
Been
that
a long
movie.
time ago.
That's
Yeah.
exactly why I said it. Like,
Yeah. That's a job that I think is I would call that job too badass for me. To be like a submarine guy, like a crew guy on a submarine. That's too badass for me. I know
Right.
my limits, and that's way beyond my limit.
yeah, I had a
Yeah.
social studies teacher that's what his role in the Navy was he was a submarine. Like, I don't know what what rank he was, but he was
Yeah.
on a submarine, and I was like, and that man, when you're a kid, yes, he was a dick, but now I know why. Because, dude, I would not deal with that shit.
Yeah. Do you think he had it easier on the submarine?
Probably because we were dickheads.
Yeah.
We were total dickheads.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys like they go to sleep at night with probably the weirdest structure sounds happening around them, and I'm like, ugh. I mean, the
Yeah.
good news, I guess, is that if anything went wrong, you'd never know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the anticipation leading up to that. That's where I
Dude,
would be. Yeah.
I think I'd have a heart attack the first time we go out because, dude, I'm like the whole time I'm like, if anything happens, I'm going to drown. I'm going to drown. I'm going to drown. And I just like,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too badass for me.
Yeah.
Even I've been watching these airplane videos where it's guys flying ultralights, and they're like little personal crafts, and
the beer.
something goes way wrong, like an engine's out or something, and these guys are like trying to save their plane.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching it just fucking mortified. Like, I'm like,
Yeah. Or the helicopter ones where the pilot's got the GoPro on his helmet and you hear the and he's like, well, calm down, guys. We'll got this. And you can see the ground getting rapidly closer to the front of the aircraft.
yeah. And I know they put these up just to make you watch it. And God damn it, it works.
It absolutely does.
And I'm sitting here watching. I was watching this kid, and he's like, he took off and he lost an engine, but he didn't really lose it. It was still there on the plane. It just wasn't working. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's like trying to get the plane up, and it's doing this shit. And he's like calling the tower, and he's like, breaker 19er, mayday, mayday. I've lost an engine. And they're on the ground. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck are they going to do about it? They're not up there with you. They can't fly the fucking, the fucking tow truck up to you and tow you back in. All they can do is literally ask you if you've done shit that you probably already know.
Yeah. The other thing though is like they call in, I've lost an engine. Most of them calling it in only have one engine, so you didn't lose a engine, you lost the engine.
Yeah.
There's a distinct difference that needs to be pointed out.
Yep. We've lost the plane keeper upper.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're on the ground like, did you try turning it off and turning it back on? And this dude's like, fuck, like trying his ass off just to like not die. And yeah,
It sure did.
yeah, I tried that. I wouldn't be fucking calling you. And they're back on the ground. They're like, they're calm and they're collected because they're not spiraling to the death. So
Right.
they're like, see if you can put the flaps up. Oh, the flaps. That's what it was. Let me just. There we go. Nope, still spiraling to my death. Any other ideas, please? And the dude, like, he's sitting there and he's like this, and you're watching the fucking video, dude, and you can see the GoPro is literally fucking doing this. You know what I mean? And he's like, fucking, he's like, I see a field. I see a field, and I'm watching, and I don't believe. My faith is gone at this point. I'm like, we're not making it to that field, buddy. We are goners. Because I'm basically in it with him now because I'm so engrossed. And he's like, I'm gonna try to get it to this field. He's like, I'm turning the blah 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 blah, and I'm putting the flaps on, and I'm putting the coffee maker on extra dark brew. you know, and he's like, and he starts to like limp it. And oh, dude, the fucking nose of the plane just keeps pointing down at houses. And every time it does, I'm like, this is it. That guy's house is fucked. Nope. Okay, we're back up. That guy's house is fucked. Nope. Okay, we're going back up. Motherfucker made it to the goddamn field. Made it. We made it. I've never felt more alive.
Tyler starts to slow.
And I'm sitting here and I'm still taking a shit the whole time. And I'm just like, oh my God.
This whole time you're taking a
Oh my
shit.
God. Dude.
Like every moment, like
What
scary
an
moment, you're like,
I'm like, what an adventure we just went on. So yeah, I mean, they do this shit on purpose. They knew I was going to be looking for a video to watch while I'm taking a poop, you know? Guy loses airplane. Guy almost crashes airplane. I'm like, you know?
They knew you were struggling, needed some encouragement.
It helped.
You know what's going to happen in like 2 years? We're going to get the TikTok video of the pilot that was in the F-35. And it's going to have the stitch with the guy we just watched talking about taking a shave.
Yeah.
God.
Yep. So like, there's no information. Like they haven't released anything. So it's just
not that I've been able to find.
Oops, the plane went missing. Like, was it like being scrambled for something important, or was it like just
No, it was
routine?
training. It was a training flight. Yeah, training and hours flight is all it was.
Is that true? Like, could that just the BS that they were saying? It's like, yeah, it was a training exercise that went wrong. Isn't that the normal BS?
Yeah.
They always, I mean, they're always up in the air around here.
Yeah, I understand.
Those
Like
and
they're
the
always
Ospreys and
doing
everything.
something, but I just feel like that's always the thing.
Man, the Ospreys are so cool.
Yeah, they are.
I used to watch the Ospreys. I used to watch the test videos like before they got them like flying. And I'm like, dude, whoever that dude is in that thing trying to fly that, he's got to have an iron gut. Because that shit looked terrifying. I wonder if I can find that. This shit is nuts.
What is?
Okay, so while you're looking for that, the F-35 pilot was forced to eject, quote unquote, and the aircraft was only at an altitude of 1,000 feet and was only about a mile outside of Charleston International Airport in South Carolina.
Was he trimming fucking trees? What the hell was he doing so low?
The plane, after ejection, continued to fly unmanned and uncontrolled for 60 miles before it crashed. It flew 60 miles at 1,000 feet above the ground.
And this is an F-35.
Yeah, an F-35. Yep.
This is very, very similar to the story we're going to talk about next. Is, you know what I mean? So that's interesting.
And it doesn't give any information on why it crashed.
But ever since its
No, not yet.
like this one in 1991, the Osprey has been in trouble. But ever since its initial test flights, like this one in 1991, the Osprey has been in trouble.
I really hate this narrator. He's literally dogging on them like this is a piece of shit.
Right.
Like,
They're much more graceful now.
Yeah, now they're awesome.
They still crash, not regularly like they used to, but they still crash. If you ask guys in the military,
Those are
most
the
of them are
ones
not a
that-
big fan.
Those are the ones that turn, right? Like,
Yeah.
it like lifts up.